Success is not the result of one great moment. It is the outcome of countless small choices to keep going. Your scars are not marks of defeat, but reminders of survival. They tell the story of battles you endured and strength you discovered. They are not something to hide, but something to honor, because they prove that you refuse to be broken. Every fall you experienced taught you how to rise with greater determination. There are moments when life feels like a storm and nothing around you seems steady. In those moments, you may wonder if you have the strength to keep going. Yet it is within the chaos that your endurance is truly revealed. The trials you face are not meant to crush you, but to awaken the courage that has always been inside. Every struggle you endure is shaping you into someone stronger than you were yesterday. Pain may echo loudly, but it also teaches lessons that comfort could never provide. The road to growth is not meant to be easy. It demands patience, persistence, and faith when progress feels invisible. Each small step forward carries power even when you cannot yet see the results. Just as a mountain is climbed one step at a time, your life is transformed through consistent effort. What matters most is not how quickly you move, but that you refuse to stop. Fear will tell you that you are not enough, and doubt will try to convince you that your dreams are impossible. But every time you take action, you silence those voices. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is the decision to rise despite it. Success does not come from avoiding failure, but from standing up each time you fall. Your scars are evidence of battles you have survived. They are not signs of weakness, but proof that you are still standing. Each wound has carved resilience into your spirit, and each challenge has made you more unshakable. You are not defined by your setbacks, you are defined by your ability to rise again. Hope is the light that remains, even in your darkest nights. It may flicker, but as long as it is not extinguished, it will guide you forward. Protect it fiercely, for it is the anchor that keeps you steady when everything else feels uncertain. Hope turns pain into strength and struggle into purpose. There will be days when the weight of life feels unbearable, and every step forward seems to demand more than you have to give. In those days, you may question your purpose and doubt your ability to endure. Yet it is in these very moments that your true strength begins to reveal itself. Struggle is not a punishment, but a path to transformation. The hardships you face are forging the resilience that will carry you into the future you desire. Every obstacle is an invitation to rise higher than your fear. The pain you feel now is not meaningless. It is building endurance that comfort could never provide. What seems like an ending is often the beginning of a new chapter waiting to be written. Progress is not always visible, but each effort, each breath, and each choice to keep going adds to the momentum of your growth. Fear will whisper that you are not capable, and doubt will try to persuade you to stop. But courage is born in the decision to move forward, even when the outcome is uncertain. Each small act of persistence carries far greater power than hesitation. Success does not come from perfection, it comes from refusing to quit. Your failures do not define you, they refine you. Each setback is shaping the strength that makes you unshakable. Scars are not signs of weakness, but marks of survival that prove you are still standing. They tell the story of someone who has endured storms and continued to walk toward the light. There will be seasons when life feels like an uphill climb, with no end in sight, and every step demands more energy than you think you possess. In those seasons, it is natural to question whether you have the strength to continue. Yet the truth is that every trial is shaping you into someone stronger, and every burden you carry is building endurance within you. Struggle is not meant to break you, but to reveal the depth of your courage. The moments of silence when it seems nothing is changing are often the moments of greatest growth. Just as roots spread deep into the ground before a tree rises tall, your unseen persistence is laying the foundation for a future of strength. Do not underestimate the power of small steps taken consistently. Even when progress feels invisible, every act of perseverance is moving you closer to the life you long for. Fear will try to convince you that you are not enough, and doubt will tell you to stop. Yet every time you rise despite fear, you prove those voices wrong. Courage is not about never feeling afraid. It is about moving forward while fear stands in your way. Each decision to keep going strengthens your resolve and builds a spirit that cannot be broken. Failure is not the end. It is a teacher that shows you what must be refined. Each setback you endure carries a lesson that prepares you for the road ahead. Scars are not signs of weakness, but marks of survival. They remind you of storms you endured and prove that you are still standing. Every fall you have faced has only added to the strength that now carries you forward. There will be moments when everything around you feels uncertain, and every choice seems heavy with doubt. In those moments, it is easy to believe that you are not strong enough to continue. Yet deep within you, there is a strength that awakens only when life tests you. Every trial you face is not there to destroy you, but to build the resilience that will carry you forward. Pain may visit you, but it is never without purpose. It teaches lessons that comfort cannot, and it forges the endurance that success requires. Progress is rarely obvious in the moment. Often, it is built quietly in the background, while you wonder if your effort matters. Just as rivers carve valleys over time, your persistence shapes your destiny in ways you cannot yet see. Each step, no matter how small, proves that you have chosen courage over surrender. Every decision to rise again after falling is a victory greater than it appears. Fear will try to convince you to stop, and doubt will attempt to silence your belief. But courage is not about eliminating fear. It is about moving forward even when fear stands in your way. The strength you seek is already inside you, waiting to be uncovered through action. Success is not a single moment of triumph, but the accumulation of countless choices to persevere. Your scars are not reminders of weakness, but symbols of survival. They tell the story of battles endured and storms overcome. They are proof that you refused to give in, even when it would have been easier to quit. Each failure you faced was not the end, but a step in the process of becoming unshakable.